Testing?
Testing?
Okay, great. Mic works. Okay, so today is Tuesday, the 2nd of April 2024. Time is 9 minutes after midnight. Okay, so this character is halfway through the game. This one has almost caught up. So once we finish Alderaan, and then do the her class story, she's at the same place as the Jedi Knight here. At that stage, I will log out and then roll to decide who to start Chapter 2 with first. And then I'll keep doing a roll at the start of each chapter. So the Jedi, so I'll basically be using the blue D20 and the red D20 with the dice tower here, and whichever one wins. So like I'll just do a test one now. So blue 20, red 4. So of course the roll won't count until I'm actually ready to start chapter 2. So so in this instance, I would play chapter 2 with the Jedi first, and then once that's finished, once he's ready to move on to chapter 3, I'll switch over to the Sith, do chapter 2 with her, and then at chapter 3 I would roll again to decide who to start chapter 3 with first. Then I'll do the same for the interlude, and then again for chapter 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So let's get stuck in. Chapter 1. The Padawans Fall. As tensions throughout the galaxy rise between the Empire and the Republic, Darth Bar sends Piranus to flush the Jedi Padawan who threatens his spy network out of hiding by destroying everything she holds dear. To this end, Piranus arrives on Alderaan, a world wrecked by civil war, to track down the Padawan's family. The Padawan's family has been dealt with, but Duke Kendo of House Thule has proven to be a less than forthright ally. Piranus returns to House Thule to express Darth Barris's displeasure. So that's all that remains of Alderaan's class story. I've pretty much finished Alderaan in terms of the class story, but there's still I just have to return to Duke Kendo's place to sort out the slobbering that he's been doing. So right now it's just after midnight. No plans for tomorrow, so I can I can stream for as long as I like here. So let's see. There we go. So for Alderaan, have to do all I have to do is House Pontier here, then return to then I return to Kendo and finish up with this area. I'll probably have to debrief on the ship first, and then I land back down, go into House Thule, and talk to what's his name again? Thule Palace, and talk to Lord Sergei Thule, and that starts the bonus series. Then he'll tell me to head over this way and help some lady out here, and then so I'll help her out with this area. There'll probably be 2 sections to it. Then I'll move over here, and again there'll probably be 2 sections to this part, and then once that's done, that's the bonus series and all of Alderaan finished. Then I leave the planet, do the halfway point mission, and get my next companion, Jason Wilson, and then after that I log out, decide who to play chapter 2 with. So there's a 50% chance that I'll be continuing the story with the Sith Warrior here. Defeat 20 Ulgo forces, recover a crown.
Can be of help. I hope you will utilize them.
Thank you. Alright, so the Marine forces are at the back of the castle. So some of the data cones still have to collect. That's the joys of gaming. Just need one volunteer. That's the end of that.
Until you need me again.
How's it going, my lord?
Thanks.
My lord.
Should put these into storage, shouldn't I? Alright, I can use these now. Cool. Give that pet away to someone. Whenever I go back to Drummond Castle or Corbin, I'll keep an eye out for like maybe a low level player. And then I'll send them that free pet.
And here we are. It's just as I predicted. A mere tool of the Sith Empire, just like the beasts in House Thule, sent to wrench the throne of Alderaan away from those who rightfully possess it.
You're a hypocrite.
Your claim to the throne is no more legitimate than House Thule's.
Wrong. Alderaan is everything to me. I've spent my entire life fighting to keep Alderaan safe from the likes of you. I was the only one strong enough to do what was necessary. The people of this world deserve a leader who will defend them. I will not surrender this throne for you or for anyone else. Only I can keep it safe. Only I can protect Alderaan.
9. You don't have to die here.
Surrender now, and you can face a just trial.
I will not be tried when my only crime is defending the people of Alderaan. Destroy this assassin, men! Defend your king! Defend Alderaan!
Fire at will.
Alright, so I'll go this way this time. So yep, exact same position again. Except this time to our side instead of the Republic. Of the Republic. So, RPGs take me about a month to get through, and then other games take me, non-RPGs take me less than 3 days. I still have 109 games left to do. 30 of them are RPGs, 79 are non-RPGs. That's action, adventure, survival, stealth games, racing, shooters, simulation, open world. So it'll probably take 3 years to get through everything. And I need to beat as many games as possible before the next new game comes out that I want. Be added to the bottom of the list. Unless, of course, it has something that came before it that's already on the list. Then it will be added at the bottom of wherever the other franchises are. Let's see. No, you're supposed to. Damn it. Okay, format, numbers. That's more like it. Okay, that's what I wanted to do. There. What? That's insane. 113 games. Okay, so say if Red Dead Redemption 3 came out, like, tomorrow, then it would be added. So right now, Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2 are games 39 and 40. So if Red Dead Redemption 3 came out, it would be automatically game number 41. But if I got down that stage and beat those two games, like stream them and beat them, then Red Dead Redemption 3 would be at the bottom of the list. Okay, back to the game.
This is not over. I'm not dead yet. I won't let you win. I won't let the Empire's shadow fall over Alderaan.
Your life ends now.
So ends the reign of Boris Ulgo.
For Alderaan!
And so
Area
ends the
secure,
reign
everyone.
of Boris Ulgo.
Looks like the hard part's been taken care of. That's him, isn't it? Boris Ulgo has finally been defeated. The usurper's reign has finally ended. Lord Orin, the mission was a success. Boris Ulgo is dead.
Dead? That's no more than that traitor deserved, I suppose. Lord Victus, our house owes you and House Thule a great debt.
You are very gracious, your lordship. We are only too happy to grind this treacherous scum under heel on behalf of the people of Alderaan. Isn't that right?
14. I only care about my reward.
Just as long as I get paid.
Yes, yes, of course. Great deeds merit great rewards. You have removed Boris Ulgo from the throne and proved House Thule's commitment to the future of Alderaan. So, you will have my support.
Will your influence be enough to persuade those misled brothers and cousins of yours who have sided with House Organa?
I'll do my best, but the Organos may not take well to losing. I fear this conflict could be far from over.
20, roll again. 17, from now on, leave me out.
There won't be a next time.
It would be a shame if you refused any further opportunities to serve. You should keep that in mind. Your work is done for the time being. You can go on about your own business.
House Pantier will never forget what you've done for us. Thank you.
Sweet. Alright, so back to base.
Do you require medical attention?
Ooh, cool.
Be well.
I took care of the Organon offensive. The Argos too.
Now our army will easily take the castle. This could deliver an alliance with House Pantier. House Thull and the Empire have you to thank.
7. Don't take credit.
Spread the word of my success.
They will sing songs about your valor. May only victory find you. For the glory of the Empire.
Whoop, whoop. Sweet. What have we got here? Dark purple and light blue module. What's that die? Drizzy Royal Seal. Blaster rifle. Another pet. And lean-to tent. Storage, and then yep, sure. Dye modules. Change the color of gear to suit your tastes. Most pieces of gear have an enhancement slot for dye modules. Dye modules allow you to alter the color scheme of such gear and are available from Artifice and packs in the cartel market, as well as some exclusive vendors. Each piece of gear has areas that will take a primary hue, and most, but not all, have areas that will take a secondary hue. Dye modules are available as dual color modules, providing both a primary and secondary hue, as well as single color modules providing either a primary hue or a secondary hue, but not both. And in all cases, only one dye module can be applied to a given piece of gear. You may choose to dye each piece of your gear individually, or you can use the Unify Colors option to allow your other gear to match the dye applied to the equipment in your chest slot. Dye modules can be previewed without adding them to gear by pressing Ctrl and left click on the dye module itself. This will open a preview window displaying the effects of applying this dye module to all currently worn gear. You can add a dye module to gear using the same methods as adding any other enhancement. Press Ctrl and right click to access the field modification menu, or select the item when using an item modification table. Adding a dye module to gear that already has a dye module applied will replace the existing dye module with the new one and destroy the original. Dye modules can be removed. Doing so will restore the equipment to its original color scheme, but will destroy the dye module in the process. Nice Skeletor colours there. There we go. I like to use random pet. Yeah, there we go.
Captain, I admire your principles, but it is clear Organa offers no help on what matters most to House Pantier.
You need not try to sell me again on House Thule, Fixer. But who is this? What do you want with the Queensguard, stranger?
14. Watch and I will show you.
First, feast your eyes. Then beg.
That is hardly the diplomatic way to... I see.
If that is genuine, it is worth the lives of every man here, and then some.
Captain, surely this will sway your vaunted neutrality. The Empire and House Thule giving you...
The symbolism does not escape me, Fixer. But that crown has never changed hands without enormous cost. What do you seek in return for the crown? An alliance? Or merely a deal?
I want personal compensation.
You can't put a price on peace. So start handing me credits until I say stop.
But what of House Thule? We require a Pantier alliance and your loyalty to our empire.
You have neither credits nor crown in your hands, Fixer. I had not imagined the Sith to be so financially motivated. But credits are a lesser currency than blood and loyalty. I will pay.
Do not think this independence will go unnoticed by the Empire.
Ignore him. Yours are unlikely hands to have brought the crown home, but on such chances our future turns.
You know, you could have just kept the crown and handed it to the Empire, and then the Empire would be the royalty of Alderaan.
Destination?
Right.
Enjoy your stay.
So I'll finish up here and then go make a coffee. Or I suppose I could go make a coffee now. Might take a while. Be right back. Okay. Good to see the taxi has arrived. Didn't want to start the next boost until after I made my coffee, and I was gonna wait until I finished with Alderán's main part here.
Ah, come in. I heard of your success, and I'm so very pleased for you.
9. I heard about your lies.
You told Barris I murdered your rivals, and you called me a traitor.
Oh, I see. How awkward for me. Allow me to explain. I realized when you blew up the power generator, several of my rivals would be exposed, so I seized the opportunity to eliminate them. I had company when I was speaking with your master, and I needed to keep my fellow house members blind to my maneuvering.
That is a lie. You contacted Barris yourself, alone.
19. Roll again. So I'm using a d20, so if there's 3 choices, it's between 1 and 18. 1. Aha.
The truth comes out.
I only wanted Barris to know that I was looking out for him. It was harmless. I knew you would succeed, and all Barris would care about was that. Please don't kill me. Fimres, you and your men are assigned to me. If I am attacked, you must defend.
If Darth Barris's apprentice decides you die, we will not intercede.
That is the decision.
Kendo's going to die. You can count on that.
It will be a pleasure to be relieved of this assignment. Can we help at all?
11. Do the honors yourself.
I want you to kill him, Fimres.
As you wish.
You were supposed to protect me!
He was a sad and twisted waste of space. Serving him was torture.
17. It's over now.
Consider yourself set free.
Now we report back to our master on the council. We will be paying attention to your exploits. Farewell.
Well, I'm glad he doesn't have to die this time. Oh, what have we got here? Agent Vickers.
My lord, a moment, please. The blasted Jedi are interfering again. They've uncovered a holocron. Normally I wouldn't lose sleep over a Jedi knick-knack, but we intercepted an SIS transmission. This holocron's packed with condemning historic intel on House Thule. Crimes, barbaric acts, it could cost us Alderaan. We can't... Oh, sorry, chest pain, it'll pass.
12. Holocron.
Try enunciating.
Holographic chronicles. They're small devices, store incredible amounts of data, and, well, the specifics aren't pertinent. The Jedi just started deciphering the blasted thing. Perfect timing, too, right when my stress meds run out. As we speak, Jedi are trying to crack the holocron's secrets. Only a Sith of your strength can secure it.
Four. The holocron will be ours.
This is a trifling matter, but I will do it.
Thank you. I'm breathing easier already. Get that holocron, then give it to Lord Erdun, and teach those blasted Jedi a lesson. No, I'm alright, just go.
Okay. Incriminating holocron. Right, planting the seeds. A new colony in the Meridian sector is ripe for black market trade. Have your companions scope out some promising territory.
Another thrilling assignment.
Table talk. A group of infamous smugglers hosts a monthly sabacc game where the participants make secret deals. Send your companion to infiltrate the game.
I can spare the time.
Irreplaceable parts. When Ludage, an eccentric and wealthy merchant, needs replacement parts for his yacht, they cannot be bought through normal channels. Have your companion make arrangements. Match fixing. The Hutt Cartel has put forth a champion for an underground dueling league. Send your companion to make sure the cartel fighter is a sure winner.
Perfection is my goal, Master.
Stolen plans. A Blastech engineer has offered to sell prototype weapon designs to the highest bidder. Send a companion to investigate.
Yeah, yes, that.
An unhealthy loan. Ban Wan Polo, a smuggler with valuable connections, has gotten himself into debt with the Hutt Cartel. He wants someone to have his back while making his next payment.
Of course.
Meds for vets. A local stim trader is charging high prices for medicine to veterans on Ibra. Send your companion to convince him to be more reasonable. A volatile gift. A governor in the Thanium sector needs a criminal warehouse filled with spice and weapons destroyed. Have your companion deliver a special package to the warehouse for him.
Of course.
There we go.
Lord Adun, Agent Vickers said you'd be interested in this holocron.
The holocron? Yes. Jedi made, gatekeeper intact. Even predates House Thul's exile from Alderaan. Perfect. The Jedi were foolish to hide these secrets from the Sith. Thanks to you, they now belong to the Empire.
Do you require medical attention? Be well.
You have my thanks. I am overwhelmed, my lord. I am overwhelmed, my lord.
From Darth Boris, subject forward my parents. My spies have intercepted a message intended for Noman Kar. The Padawan anguishes over her parents' loss. Excellent work, apprentice. The Noman Kar from Jasa Wilson. Subject, my parents. They're dead, master. I know it. I felt their final painful moments. My parents gave up everything for me. Now they're gone because of who I am, what I've become. This has to stop. From Darya Thul, subject, our thanks. We have been asked by the one called Stanal Thul to send a message of gratitude. We were made to leave the kind to protect the nest, though we wish we could return every day. We are forced to swallow vile poisons. The humans watch us and worry. They smell of death and disease, especially the one who calls himself our father. We do not bear you ill will. We know you are violent, separate, not of the kind. We pity you. If only you could know the peace of the nest, as we once did, but now we can no longer hear the song.
One of my finer efforts, I think.
Alright, back to the ship.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Yes, for vets, volatile gift. There we go. Oh dear. So I think in Balmora and Taurus, I think most of the Datacrons are in the same places as before, but they're in I think there's some of them that are moved to different places. So I think let's see. I think in so the Republic side is the one in Balmora at nighttime, and then the Empire is Taurus at nighttime. There's one that's kind of tricky that is above the where the secret droids are. Where the secret droids go, and there's like a corrupted area full of hard enemies. And the Datacron is above that. That one's kind of tricky. And then what else? And remember, there's one where you jump on pipes. Balmora.
I did what you said.
I'll probably remember them all when I get there. Can't really think of where they all are in the head right now, but when I get there I'll probably remember.
To see your master. I applied a fresh coat of paint to your quarters. Same color, of course, only fresher.
You're never gonna guess what I've been doing. No, don't try. I'll tell you. In between jumps, I've been checking holo frequencies, and I found the old gang. They're on Nar Shaddaa. They weren't leaving messages for me in the old spots. I thought they got themselves caught, or dead, or something.
17. Or they abandoned you?
Did it ever occur to you that they didn't want to hear from you again?
No. It didn't occur to me.
Old gang's been on the run since I've been gone. Apparently our mysterious informant for the Korriban job was that scum-sucker Kata Bliss.
Bliss sure got revenge for the job we pulled on him. Fake mission, fake cover story. I'm thrown in the slave pens. And he hits the gang hard.
Dear. 18 showed you, didn't he?
You mess with powerful people, you pay the price. A lesson from the galaxy.
Yeah, well, what if you've got more powerful people to back you up? Once they escaped the mercenaries, Taunt and what's left of the old gang spent their last credits tracking Kata Bliss's movements. That Duros snake has managed to get his hands on the Star of Kalaun. It's a priceless piece of Twi'lek history. I want to get it back.
4. You want revenge? Good.
We'll find this Duros and make him pay for every slight against you and yours.
You're fantastic!
Kata Bliss is at the spaceport on Nar Shaddaa, trying to line up a buyer.
I'll send a message that we're coming. Make us out to be interested buyers. Oh, and I'll tell the gang to get ready to receive the artifact. Bliss has some famous Kalish bodyguard they call the Virus working for him these days. But that's not gonna worry you, is it?
You crushed Alderaan under your boot, apprentice. I am incredibly impressed. The planet will feel the sting for years to come.
1. Just doing my duty.
I'm your humble servant, Master.
Noman Kar's Padawan can no longer hide in anonymity. I am pleased. By rooting out this Jason Wilson's parents, you have reached across the galaxy to strike a sharp blow at our enemies. Every lead followed perfectly, every planet ravaged. Our adversary is growing antsy, I can feel it. Expect news soon. Barris out.
My lord, I thought it prudent not to interrupt Darth Barris. We received a recorded transmission. It is queued when you are ready.
Sith, I'm Jason Wilson. My master, Noman Kar, has no idea I'm sending this message. Let's be real. We both know this isn't about us.
Ah, the hunted seeks the hunter.
Our masters pretend otherwise, but this is personal. You and I are only pawns in their private war, and those I care about are caught in the middle. It has to stop.
Wow, gotta give it to her. She sure got guts.
"16. Quiet, vet."
I'm trying to listen.
Sorry. I appreciate directness. Your brutal actions have my attention, but this passive-aggressive foolishness is intolerable. This message includes coordinates where I will be waiting in my ship. Let's discuss this face-to-face. No more nonsense.
18. She's dead.
No more nonsense is right. That girl just signed her death certificate.
My lord, there may be more to this. I wouldn't necessarily trust her.
So paranoid. Don't listen to Captain Stuffy. He's gonna die alone and friendless.
8. Good advice.
You might be right, Vet.
The coordinates are set, my lord. We can rendezvous with her ship whenever you give the word.
Do what can do. So that's 2 screenshots. Underworld Trader and do what can do. Okay, game bar.
One of my finer efforts.
Underworld Trader. Deal with Kendo. Yeah, we meet her. Closet Collector. A prominent colonel wants to bid anonymously on popular cantina singer Wilua's stolen lounging slippers in a black market auction. Send a companion to serve as his proxy.
Sure.
A culinary caution. An underworld restaurant specializing in taboo entrees wants to add the banned and potentially lethal Arbran lava snail to their menu. Have a companion hunt some down atop the volcanoes of Arbra. Planting the seeds.
Everything to me, Master. I will not disappoint you.
Table talk.
Yeah, yes, that.
Irreplaceable parts.
Of course.
Match fixing. Stolen parts.
Back soon.
unhealthy loan. Right. So I should go to. I want to do that Star of Ryloth before I go back down to Alderaan. So Nar Shaddaa.
Until you need me again.
How's it going, my lord?
You two certainly don't look like Corellian art dealers. Pearce, is it possible that we have been deceived? This clever rat-tail thief
What did you
has
call
caught?
me?
No, not possible.
And these two have just walked themselves into a very dangerous scenario. Two. I am a Sith, fear me.
Perhaps you mistake me for someone else. I'm a master of the Force.
I
You hear this? Pearce? Apparently someone thinks you've never killed a Sith before. Someone thinks Sith scare you. 20, roll again. 7. You two a comedy act?
I don't understand what's happening. Am I supposed to be intimidated? Amused?
Catabliss, you have exploited my people, stolen our artifacts, and committed numerous crimes against Twi'leks the galaxy over.
First, do we have any room in the harem for an exceedingly ugly, underdeveloped? And no reason to spare the ugly Sith woman either. Kill them painfully.
When I die, I'm going to haunt you.
Hey, let's not get all crazy here. Clearly, I thought you were someone else. See, there was this other Twi'lek girl, Total Pain, you know, she kept calling me. Anyway, long story, but sorry about the mix-up, you know.
Catabliss, you have exploited my people, stolen our artifacts, and committed numerous crimes against Twi'leks the galaxy over.
I get it. You practiced. It's a nice speech. I like it.
Return the Star of Kala-Un. Promise to reform, and we may show mercy.
You're a generous, beautiful woman. I've always said the Twi'lek woman was a superior being, suited to the finest. Yeah, I'm going.
I'll grab the Star of Kala-Un. We can meet the old gang here on Nar Shaddaa. They'll make sure the star ends up in a museum. In Twi'lek hands.
Well, look who the act dog dragged in.
Taunt! Guys!
And this must be the Lady Sith you've taken as your newest surrogate sister. Not a bad choice.
7. I'm fond of Vet.
I didn't even realize I was missing a little sister until Vet came along.
Only you would find a sweetheart Sith, love. Shall we then?
The Star of Kala-Un is in the case. Authentic and undamaged.
Chiktahopa! Got that right. Most important single blow for Twi'lek pride. All you, Vet.
17. Are we done?
We've got other places to be.
Nothing left but your finder's fee, then.
Here. It's every credit we could scrape together. And don't worry, we should be able to sweet-talk the museum into getting us some of that back.
Oh no, I know you guys. You won't even be eating. You have to buy equipment, bribe fees. We don't need your credits. Do we?
18. We don't need your money.
You are doing good work here. Reinvest your credits in your struggle.
Really not what I pictured from a Sith. Must be Vet's influence.
Kunto Koroja.
No. I found a place. I'm gonna stay put for a while. But I'll keep in touch.
You've at least got time for a meal, right? Let us show a Sith a good time?
17. We need to leave now.
I have other obligations. Come on, Vet.
You heard the boss.
Be well, love. We'll miss you.
Watch your back out there, kid.
Later.
My lord.
What can I get for you? Come back anytime.
Do you require anything, Master? A hot meal, perhaps? Conversation? Foot massage? Just say the word.
Okay, back to Alderaan. Hopefully the bonus series is available, otherwise we'll have to do it later. So we need to speak to Sergei Thule. So I need like 100 fiber snellite solutions.
See anything you like, give me a wink.
$100, please.
Bring your creds back anytime.
There were complications, Master. Please don't deactivate me.
No, Lord. Kiash, utare ese barco.
I'm back. Done.
After this drink, counting on my luck? Counting on my luck?
Crafting augmented items make crafted items more powerful. When you craft an item, there is a chance that it will have an augmentation slot. Subscribers have a greater chance to create an augmentation slot than free-to-play players. Augment kits can be made through various crew skills or purchased from the Galactic Trade Network. Augment kit schematics can be acquired through slicing missions. Augment kits can be crafted through armor mech, synth weaving, and arms tech. Anyone can use augment kits at a workbench to add or upgrade an augment slot. Subscribers pay a reduced fee when adding an augment kit to an item. Reverse engineering. Reverse engineer crafted items to recover resource components. You can reverse engineer most items you craft and some items you find in the world. Reverse engineering an item returns some components and could give you a schematic for a higher quality item. Tooltip indicates if an upgraded schematic is available to research. Subscribers have a higher chance of schematic discovery than free-to-play players. To reverse engineer an item in your inventory, left click on the reverse engineering button and then right click on the item.
No problem.
I can spare the time.
On your knees, all of you. The hero before us deposed the false king. I am Lord Sergei Thule, apprentice of Darth Victus, and the first of House Thule to survive the Sith Academy.
His lordship will seize the throne you made vacant.
Fate willing. But my ascension must wait. Alderaan is in a state of anarchy, and a threat greater than the Ulgo usurpers rears its head.
4. No threat survives a Sith.
If you are really Sith, then any foe of House Thule is already defeated.
None of us are invincible. But we will win or die. The Killiks are stirring, legion upon legion. They've already devoured the armies of Kalnosh and Antilles. The people fear it's the Killik Black Hive, returning after a millennium underground. I'm not a superstitious man, but I know disaster when I see it.
15. You're afraid of bugs.
Don't tell me House Thule and the Imperial Army can't handle an infestation.
No enemy can survive the fury of Empire and Thule together. But the Black Hive is not our only foe. They're the worst of the Killik broods. The lesser nests fled to the surface to escape being cannibalized by their savage kin.
Yet if his lordship turns his attention to the Killiks, the other houses will destroy Thule.
Moff Sarek and I proposed to use small strike teams against the Black Hive. And he advised you take lead. Succeed, and House Thule can focus on winning the planet. Fail, and Killiks of every size will swarm over Alderaan, and all of us will be joined.
7. Tell me of the strike teams.
If I'm not leading an army, who am I going to lead?
Scientists, Imperial Xenocide teams, and another as well. Chanya Badal of the Order of Extermination has agreed to help us.
For 20 millennia, members of the Order have forsaken house ties and worldly possessions to protect us from the Killiks. During the Hive's century sleep, the Order watches and prepares. When the Hive's awake, they spread fire.
They number barely a handful now. Medal has no loyalty to Thule, but she's our best hope against these monsters.
5. Leave it to me.
The Killiks will be dealt with. Make sure you deal with the other houses.
We are partners, then. Go to Medal and listen to her advice, but be careful what you reveal. Remember, she is not one of us.
So that's it then. That's the start of the Alderaan bonus series. You know, I've got the Jedi doing slicing as well, but I think I should switch to a different crafting skill. See, I had them both pick synth weaving, so I could use the slicing. So I could pick up all the loot boxes.
Do you require medical attention? Be well. Be well.
Am I good or what?
originally you couldn't just taxi to places. So I need to get to here manually, so that's up that way and then either that way or that way.
In the swarm, the flame will guide me. In hardship, I will endure.
Tanya Madal? Sergei Thule sent me.
What? Of course. Allies of the Sith who would be king. On behalf of the Knights of the Order of Extermination and the Blood of Aldera, I offer my services in the war against the Killiks. Ventadia Droth, Kano Fora.
18. Skip past the ceremony.
I don't care about your order or its rituals. Tell me who we're killing and how.
Is that all this is to you? Mayhem without reason? For 20,000 years, my order has fought the nests. We know their hibernation cycles, the secrets of their joiners. We should be advising the armies of a united planet. Instead, we're a handful against the Black Hive.
Six. We will be victorious.
Your order has never possessed the power of the Sith. Now you are unstoppable.
I hope you're right. The last time the Black Hive emerged, it left whole cities in ruins. Its Killiks are monstrous, and their bloodlust grows with every joiner they absorb. I've been strategizing with the Imperial strike teams. They're making progress, but not enough. You should meet with them. Lead our efforts.
11. So, why aren't you with them?
You're the one trained for this. You should be in the field.
I'm doing all I can. Here and knee-deep in Killik Membrosia pools. I can't do nearly enough. Come, and I'll anoint you with the Chanmasu herbs. Whether you believe in ritual or not, the scent will discourage your foe. And be guided by the Codex Chitinus and the First Huntsman. See to the others, and I'll continue to search for weaknesses.
What are you working on?
Nakag agib kikbenabab. Neya agam berakaki. Beraka karam kara. Ninyamak oramag yang megik.
20. Roll again. 17. Sounds inhumane.
That is deeply disturbing.
Memgam gamgi. Nina gegwan. Amnerna hanak. Meraka gemi.
1. This weapon better impress.
I'd better be impressed.
Aknamakamu. Yang perluamka. Kalima naya kira.
That's impossible. Our fleet must crush their resistance, not bow to it. Ah, a visitor. Moff Serex made your deeds well known. Perhaps you could assist me. I am Bevik Thul, commander of Thul Aquatic Forces. We're locked in a stalemate with Organa and Ulgo. We can't break their defenses.
Duncan, is that you? It is you, Duncan. Sorry about what happened at the joining. May you rest in peace. But at least we were able to defeat the Darkspawn and save the world. We were able to save Thetis. We will never forget your sacrifice. 18. This just isn't your day.
I'm glad I'm not you.
Yes, well, our navies endured worse. We were employing coastal attacks. Victory was assured, but Organa's predicted our every move. They're spying on us. I dispatched my best men to weed out Organa's agents, but they've been killed. Throats slashed to silence their screams. My fleet's massing for another strike. We must obliterate Organa's spies. Recover any information recorded before they deflect us again.
10. They'll die badly.
I'll gut the spies. Spill their secrets onto their boots.
Just what they deserve. The spies can't be far. Find them. Get their recordings. Then Organa will know the might of our aquatic forces.
Thank goodness you've come. I've been trying to raise an alert, but something's jamming my signal. Probe droids are lurking in the mountains. My Threnta recon team just spotted them. These droids are House Organa's doing. If they've spied our fortifications, Thul's war effort is in jeopardy.
20. Roll again. 9. House Organa.
Who's House Organa?
They're a pathetic family, seeking to bring Alderaan back to the Republic fold. Spying on us is just their style. Unfortunately, Organa's probes are well armed, even traveling in heavily fortified groups. It's time House Thul shows Organa our might. We must destroy these droids and retrieve their memory cores.
16. Enough of this, I'll get them.
I'll find the cause, anything to get out of here.
I understand. Eager to see action. Again, they travel in fortified groups, so be on your guard.
Be on your guard.
Three Killiks crawling into the nursery, creeping past the royal guard. Whatever do they see? I'm Dr. Ganalia, my lord. You must be interested in the Mother's Milk Project.
17. That depends on you.
I'd better be impressed.
Believe me, the results of the project will speak for themselves. I'm developing a serum that neutralizes Killik larva. Toxic Membrosia nectar, technically. Pump it into an egg. The babies feed. No more nest. Moff Sarek wants enough serum to spray down the hives before the next hatching cycle. I'd gladly oblige, only my field testers keep disappearing.
12. You're wiping out the Killiks.
Spray the hives with poison. That sounds like genocide.
Oh, it's barely population control. Besides,
genocide, you
better
say?
their children than mine. I sent an armed squad to try the
Yes,
serum
genocide
on
is always wrong.
The boys took my equipment and never reported back. I'm not
Even if
deserving
it's
of
against,
Sith assistance, but the
Killiks.
project is. Would you be willing, my lord?
16. I suppose it has to be done.
I guess you'd better tell me what's involved.
Excellent. Salvage the equipment from the last team and pick up where they left off. These are their last known coordinates. I'll be here writing the boys' next of kin.
See, this is why the Sith and the Empire are bad guys, because they resort to evil actions like genocide, which is always wrong.
Well, look who's here. You're the Sith who carved through half of Balmora. Sergeant Namada, Bug Hunter Division. My squad came here off colloquy duty. It's an honor to meet you.
16. You're an idiot.
Tell it to someone who gives a damn.
Begging your pardon. I'll get to our status then, assuming you're interested. Team's supposed to contain the Killik threat, so House Thul's free to work. Fine plan, but Science Bureau has us trying out a tractor tech like this brood totem device they gave us. Lures Killiks into enemy territory.
14. That's bound to go wrong.
Sounds like a bad idea to me.
We agree in that. Not my opinion that matters, I'm afraid. We dropped the totem off in Killik territory so it could synchronize pheromones. We barely survived. Now we need to move it to Organa territory for testing. We carry chitin-piercing rounds and insecticide gas. We can't fight Organa troops. But you assist, like on Balmora, this lure project might move forward.
13. So long as there's mayhem.
Can I expect a bloody battle?
You'd have to slaughter Killiks on the way to the device, get it near Organa troops and see if the lure works. Dangerous enough? Just be careful you don't lure in too many Killiks. They're not like collocoids. They take prisoners and, well, better not to know.
And then, of course, the people who support the Empire, they think they're the good guys. That's the problem. They're so blind to their privilege and status that they do not see themselves as bad guys, no matter how extreme their methods are. It's only whenever people like that are losing that they're like, oh wait a second, we switched sides, we were never with the Empire. So always the way back in switching sides and then thinking they're DJs and then once their eyes are open, once they're back in the corner and they showed to them, right to their face, well, even then, some of them still don't want to believe that they're the villains of the story. Usually, when it gets that serious, then you start switching sides and going, oh wait, you know what, those guys were wrong, we were never with them. Lies. Yous are only saying that because yous are losing. That's the problem with people. People like to go along with each other because they don't want to stand out. They're afraid to have a mind of their own and stand out and be like, oh look, I'm actually against this. Because if they do that, then they stand out, and then they're worried that because they stand out, that the rest of the group will be like, hey, we need to kick these guys out. And then they have the same ideas as we do.
Fire at will.
And see, that's where you know, Darth Sidious, his some of his quotes come in handy. He is right. Some of his quotes are, especially the one where it's really the point of view, which is true. Although Darth Sidious, he actually is evil for the sake of being evil, but most people who do acts of evil don't see themselves as evil. Most people don't like seeing themselves as the villains, and they'll always see themselves as good guys, no matter how extreme their methods are. Right, so 3 more forces, 4 egg clusters. expected.
I expected that to be a difficult fight.
Yeah, I know I don't have to do all the yellow missions. I know that I can focus on the purple missions, but collecting everything. More story, more lucrative, more experience. Plus, I also like the idea that while I'm doing all these missions, my character's kind of living on those worlds.
Engaging the enemy.
Okay, just inject one more egg cluster. Right. Reaver. Need to get closest by. Okay. Next. Other reader, please. Hug Hunter. One more Reaver. Soul Reaver, The Legacy of King. That was a good game. Done with the queen. Thank you. Screenshot. Small bug hunter. Accept.
The fight is upon us.
Alright, that's it then. So, back to base then. Yep, back to base. Okay.
Do you require medical attention? Be well.
Canister of Coruscanti soil. Signet ring of ancient Tyon. Pinpoint welding torch.
You have my thanks.
Right. That.
My lord.
Miss me? This is great, thanks. Hey, thanks. This is great, thanks. Hey, I can use the rest.
I'm ready.
Please use all products only as intended. Be well.
I tested the formula on the Killick eggs. Here are your results.
Oh, wonderful. A few adjustments, and we'll have the serum ready to go. 6 million larvae dead in their eggs. It may sound unpleasant, but they do much worse to us.
Hajam kepam. Runak ola garajam kala.
It is a certainty.
Nemua bemguana. Kumia yang mem gamba paka. Bragam nemya inubuyin. Akamaka amkananya.
Whoop whoop.
What is upon us?
8 levels to go. Next level. Alright, one more droid memory core.
Engaging the enemy. Engaging the enemy.
For the Empire.
Thank you. Back to base. So we're half done in the Alderaan bonus area.
The brood totem works. It lured the Killiks to the Organa forces.
The science boys will be happy. Me, I hope it means we go back to killing aliens instead of baiting them. It's been a pleasure to see you in action. You ever need a hive extraction team or a couple tons of xenotoxic torpedoes, you give the bug hunters a call.
You have my thanks. You have my thanks. You honor me, my lord.
The spies are dead. Here's their intel.
You see, officer? This is how you get results on Alderaan.
Five. I'm a hard act to live up to.
Few can be as impressive as me.
True, few live up to our standards. Your deed demands tribute. Perhaps I'll name a battleship after you. But first, there's Alderaan to conquer. If you'll excuse me, I have a fleet to command.
You are viewing restricted information.
I can't track the Killiks without satellite data.
Your confession has been recorded.
This is madness. Sith, tell him. I'm not after your military secrets, but I can't fight blind.
This is a warning.
You're a guest of the Empire, but there are limits to Imperial hospitality. Do not step out of line again.
I grant that I have trespassed. I apologize. You can supervise me as I check my data, then I'll show you what I found. The Black Hive is hurting from what you've done, and I think I've found one of their weaknesses. Months ago, King Ulgo became aware of the extent of the Killik threat. Instead of alerting my order, he tried to hide the problem by hiring mercenaries.
18. Guess no one likes you.
Ulgo went with Offworlders instead of Alderaa's own ancient protectors. You must be crushed.
I assume he didn't think we'd be loyal. We would have been. The mercenary group was called Blood Company, run by an alien warlord who was part of the Manan atrocities, according to your files. Blood Company was absorbed by the Hive mind. They all became joiners, and their knowledge and savagery spread to the Killiks.
1. Then we eliminate the joiners.
If Blood Company is the brain of the Hive, then let's cut off the head.
Using the Order's lore and Imperial technology, I've made a bait that should lure in the joiners if used at the right locations. I'll entrust it to you. I'd be torn apart myself, but someone has to save this world.
Nine. You've done well.
House Thule was wise to recruit you. You should be proud of your role in Alderaan's protection.
The credit goes to the Order, and there's still much more to do. If you can destroy the joiners, the nest will start to unravel. There's a base farther out. We should move there next. Good hunting.
Excellent. Others scoffed at your chances, but I knew you'd find the memory cores. These will reveal everything Organa's learned about us. I'm in your debt.
8. Settle up.
You can pay off that debt with credits.
Oh, well, of course. No one's ever been more deserving. Organa's blind to our movements now. For that, you have my thanks, and that of House Thule.
Engaging the enemy.
Do you require medical attention? Be well.
Lieutenant, Chanya Madal of the Order of Extermination sent me.
My lord, holocoms are online. We'll put you through.
This is Sergei Thule on the Eastern Front. We're dealing with another Organa attack. How do we fare against the Killiks?
Your team managed to disrupt the war mind of the Black Hive.
Is that right?
I am grateful to you. The Joiners were the key, and you risked body and spirit to stop them.
I'd do anything for Alderaan.
No sacrifice is too great to save this planet from the Killiks.
In the name of the First Huntsman and his sons, I'm tremendously grateful for all you've done. It's becoming clear that House Thule is the only house devoted to the Killiks' elimination. I'll continue advising your teams, Lord Sergei. Chanya out.
You're winning the hearts of the people. Pity she may be trouble.
5. Chanya is harmless enough.
She's part of a dying order, desperate for our help and recognition. I doubt she'll turn on us.
Perhaps we could discuss it another time. Wipe the remnants of the Killik forces off the planet, and watch for the other houses. The fewer the bugs, the more they'll encroach.
This is unacceptable. I sent researchers out 2-3 hours ago, and still they haven't returned. We shouldn't have to tolerate such incompetence, my lord. Makes a stomach churn. Perhaps you could assist where these indolent researchers fail. I need that relic. I need it now.
What's in it for me?
I'll double the researcher's fee. Anything for the artifact. It holds ancient texts detailing a time when Killiks ruled Alderaan. Records of Ouroboros, the Killiks castle lands, their rise and their fall. With the relic's information, we could potentially drive back the Killiks, or control them.
Why bother controlling the Killiks when we can slaughter them all and be done with it?
That seems a tad harsh, even if it could be done. Everything rests on the relic's recovery, and I've wasted enough time waiting on my inept researchers. Perhaps you can repair their blunder. Recover the relic?
This better not be a waste of time.
If I weren't confident, I'd be in my estate sipping Alderaanian brandy. The relic lies among ruins atop the nearby mountain. If you see my researchers, feel free to push them down the mountainside.
Please use all products only as intended. Be well.
Ishupta no pachonki fakuta ji otokise. Ji tonkaya liskachana.
4. Are you the lost researchers?
If you're here on Yudin Fool's orders, he isn't happy with your delay.
Piska ku. Paliya piti. Ipuna ma ji tonkaya.
17. You're pathetic.
You reek of fear.
5. I'll take care of it.
Try to keep it together while I'm gone.
Engaging the enemy.
4. Don't be
I
absurd.
wouldn't waste my time on you.
18. Why should I?
What's in it for me?
Engaging the enemy. The fight is upon us.
Alderaan Annihilation.
Stay.
restored itself. Okay, so return. And the latest screenshot is Alderaan Annihilation. Okay, open game bar.
Do you require medical attention?
Here's the relic. I hope it contains the Killik records you expected.
Finally, it's in my hands. Our Killik experts will be thrilled. I appreciate your haste. You certainly shame those pathetic researchers of mine, wherever they are.
11, and I think for House Stool.
I'm pleased to have served.
We owe the Empire much, and we will not forget. Soon we'll drive the Killiks into submission. Then Alderaan will finally bow to House Thule.
$334.
I have what you asked for. Here's your equipment. Is that everything you need to rebuild the map of the Killik tunnels?
Siguro deha yaliska chanaga. Kiko ubo kili wata bangkitanko patoga wata. Nucha ituta.
Whatever. Turn to Lord Sergei Thule.
Lord Sergei Thule?
My friend, 2 hours ago I took the head of one of Organa's generals. The battle was glorious.
You shall be our beloved king.
But only because you held the other front. How high were Killik bodies piled by the time you were through? How many joiners fell at your feet?
7. There's no glory in war.
I don't take pride in killing. Not the enemy, not even insects.
You should. You're good at it.
You wished to present the message, my lord?
Yes. Our ally in the Order of Extermination passed this along.
The Black Hive has crumbled. Their Killiks are in retreat, and collapsing their tunnels should be simple. I'm sorry I can't say this in person. I'm heading out for aerial reconnaissance. But I want to recognize your efforts. In the name of the First Huntsman, by the Stone of Chianar, I pronounce you Brethren of the Order. We will remember you always.
Generous as the sentiment may be, it's time we eliminated her. She knows you, she knows Thule's secrets, and her usefulness is over.
Agreed. Destroy her transport.
Her reconnaissance mission can end badly. Will you arrange it?
Of course. It's a reasonable plan.
I will make contact.
We've worked well together, you and I. When the opposition finally collapses, your support of my kingship would be invaluable.
8. You'll never become king.
You're ambitious. But the people won't support a Thule-turned-Sith. And the Empire needs a king who can be controlled.
We shall see. I must return to the battlefield, but I wish you well in your travels. What you've seen here on Alderaan It's only the start for the galaxy.
This is my third request.
The ignorance. Where does the Empire get its soldiers these days? Some swamp on Hutta?
Maybe you'd like it if we pulled out altogether. See how House Thule fares on its own. Let me worry about the men, my lord. Go back to the dining hall, where you belong.
Alright, I think we're done with Alderaan, so it's time to get off this planet. Okay, so alright, so the schools are off all week, but then so are my sisters. There shouldn't be any children in this week, but you never know. So yeah, it's coming up to 4 o'clock, so I should turn this off either now or after the next mission, and then I can get a good sleep and then stream all day tomorrow if I can get away with it. That would be good. Then I won't need to have the lights on. So what's next is I have to it's just that mission, travel to Jesus' ship, and then I think I have to meet Noman Carr on Hutta, and then I fight him, and then Jesus shows up and she joins, and then after that I think that's it for chapter 1, and then I roll to decide who to start chapter 2 with. So I think I'll do that tomorrow. So yeah, that's me for now. I'll be back on tomorrow at some point. So thanks for watching.